Okay, good morning to one and all. Today we are discussing about the performance analysis of an algorithms. The performance analysis of an algorithm already we are discussing about space complexity. Space complexity means the space complexity of an algorithm is the amount of memory it's needed to run co-compilation. It's time complexity. That is, the time complexity of an algorithm is the amount of computer time it's needed to run to compilation. Already we are discussing about space complexity. Now, time complexity. That is, the time complexity and of an algorithm is the time taken by program P, sum of compiling time and execution time. The compiling time not depends on instant characteristics. The compiled program will run several times without recompilation. The compiling time concentration on only the runtime of program. The runtime of program. The runtime is denoted by T of P instant characteristics. The instant characteristics to calculate the time complexity, you are calculating the number of additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions, comparisons, loads, and so on. So you obtain the expression T of P of n. T of P of n. T of P of n means the number of additions, subtractions, multiplications, divisions, so on. T of n is calculated, but with experimental approach, there are some disadvantages in multiple user system. The execution is depends on the system load and number of other programs executed at the time of program running and characteristics of other algorithm. So to avoid this problem, to determine exact number of subtractions, that is to determine exact number of addition subtraction to the problem, the instant characteristics given by n and count the total number of operations. We are using other method, only number of programming steps, that is in the number of programming steps we are calculating. The time complexity means the number of steps executed by an algorithm. The total steps is defined as a systematically meaningful segment of program that has executed time is independent of instant characteristics. The number of steps depends on, that is the number of steps depends on the type of statement, that is the type of statement and kind of statements. For comment lines, 0 steps. For assignment steps, it is 1 steps. And for assignment statement, 1 steps. For iterative statements, that is iterative statements, for loop, while loop, repeatants, the steps depends on the control part of statement, that is the control part of statement. For iterative statements and while statements, the number of steps is depends on the control part of statements. Okay, the total number of steps, that is the total number of steps is calculated by using two methods. The total number of steps calculated by using two methods. The first one by introducing a new variable into program. And the variable is globally initialized to 0. The statement is increment count by approximate amount uh, are introduced into program. This is done at each original program execute. Count is incremented by step. Uh, for example, that is for example, sum of n numbers. Suppose sum of n numbers algorithm is s equal to 0.0 for 1 to n do s equal to s plus e of I and return s. But to calculate the total number of steps executed by an algorithm, insert count increment statement after every statement, that is for after assignment statement, after iterative statements, and next one is after return statements. So you are inserting count increment statement after every statement. Suppose count equal to count plus 1 for after assignment statements. Next for loop, after for loop you are introducing count equal to count plus 1. Next after assignment statement, s equal to s plus e of I, inserting count increment statement, count equal to count plus 1. Next after you are introducing after completion of for loop, you are using another count increment statement, count equal to count plus 1. The count increment statement is used for last iteration, that is for last time of for loop. That is, suppose the condition is fail. The condition is fail, the control cannot enter into the loop. That's why for last execution of for loop, you are introducing one count increment statement and return count equal to count point 1 for last iteration statement. So first your count is 0, starting with 0. Then after completion of execution of an algorithm, the total number of steps executed by an algorithm is 2n plus 3. Suppose 2n plus 3 means, suppose for assignment statement s equal to 0 1, for loop executed n times, s statement is executed n times, and for last iteration of for loop 1, for return statement 1, totally n plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, totally 2n plus 2. Okay, this is one method to calculate count increment, calculate the total number of steps executed by an algorithm. Next, the second method, that is the second method to step count of an algorithm is build a table in which list of total number of steps contributed by each statement. It is each statement. First determine the number of steps for execution of the statements. Next, the total number of steps of each statement. It is called frequency. Next, by combining these two quantities, contribution of all the statements, step count of entire program to be obtained. Suppose in first column you are representing statements, in second column you are represented steps for execution. For steps for execution, in third column we are using the total number of times executed by each statement, that is frequency. Next, by combining these quantities, that is the total number of steps executed by an algorithm. Suppose by using tabular form, first one statement, second one S by E, next one frequency, next one total. First represents steps for execution. So assignment name executed 0 times, open braces, closed braces 0 times. You are counting only assignment statement, for loops and functions and return statements only. You are counting total number of steps. Suppose the assignment statement executed 1 time, for loop 1 time, assignment statement 1 time, return time 1 time. The total number of steps executed by an algorithm, it is the total number of steps executed by an algorithm is frequency, that is frequency is 1 n plus 1 n n. By combining these two columns get 0 0 1 n plus 1 n 1 0. So the by sum the column 3 4, the total number of steps used by algorithm is 2 steps executed by an algorithm is 2n plus 3. Is the time complexity, is the time complexity means the total number of steps executed by an algorithm. It is the total number of steps executed by an algorithm. It is an algorithm is calculated by two methods. The first one, it is the first one is by inserting count increment statement. Second one is by using tabular form. Next, there are three types of step counts. There are three types of step counts, that is the analysis, that is best case step count, worst case step count, and next one is average case step count. Okay, first one is best case step count. That is best case step count means the analysis constraints on the input and other than the size, the resulting is faster possible runtime. It is faster possible runtime. It is faster runtime means it is takes minimum number of steps that can be executed for given parameters. That is best case. That is best case means it executed minimum number of steps, that is resulting in faster possible runtime. Faster possible runtime means it executed in minimum number of steps, that is the algorithm gives in minimum number of steps. Next, worst case, that is the worst case means this analysis constrains an input other than size, the resulting is faster possible runtime, not faster, slower runtime. That's why it takes maximum number of steps, that is maximum number of steps, that is the maximum number of steps taken for execution of given parameters. Next one, average case, that is the average runtime means it's take average number of steps for execution of algorithm. The time complexity analysis takes three types. First one is best, worst, average. Best means minimum number of steps, worst means maximum number of steps, average means average number of steps executed by an algorithm. Next one, time complexity representation. That is the time complexity representation. That is the time complexity representation means it can be represented by using different notations. It is the expressing the complexity in terms of relationship to know the functions. This type of analysis is called asymptotic notations. There are different types of asymptotic notations, mainly three, totally five: big O notation, omega notation, theta notation, little o notation, and little omega notation. Okay, in all these functions, that is for any notation, the function f and g are non-negative functions. That is the function f and g are non-negative functions. First one, big O notation. That is in big O notation, the function f of n equal to big O of g of n if and only if there exists a positive constant c and n0 such that f of n less than c into g of n for all values of n greater than 0. So first we are calculating the total number of steps executed by algorithm. It is function. For example, it is 3n plus 2. It is 3n plus 2 is total number of steps executed by an algorithm. In big O notation, the time complexity represented by 3n plus 2 equal to big O of n. 3n plus 2 is less than 3n, n greater than 2. It is n greater than 2. So by shortcut in big O notation, the upper bound of the function, that is the upper bound of the function satisfy the condition, that is f of n less than c into g of n. F of n less than c into g of n means the upper bound of f of n. The upper bound of f of n satisfy the function f of n less than c into g of n for all values of n greater than n0. For example, 3n plus 2. The upper bound of 3n plus 2 is 4n. So 3n plus 2 less than 4 into n. Here g of n equal to n. So by big O notation, 3n plus 2 equal to big O of n. By shortcut in big O notation, just we are considering the upper bound of function. Next, omega notation. It is in omega notation, the function f of n equal to big O of omega of g of n if and only if there exist a positive constants c and n0 such that f of n greater than c into g of n. That is f of n greater than c into g of n for all values of n greater than 0. Here the c into g of n, it is by shortcut we are considering lower bound of function. That is the lower bound of the function is c into g of n. Suppose 3n plus 2, the lower bound of 3n plus 2 is 3n. So c into g of n equal to 3n. It is 3n plus 2 is greater than 3n. But by considering lower bound, that is by considering lower bound, 3n plus 2 always greater than 3n. 3n plus 2 always greater than 3n. So c equal to 3, g of n equal to n. For omega notation, f of n equal to big O of n. 3n plus 2 equal to omega of n. So for the omega notation, we are considering lower bound. That is the lower bound of the function is equal to c into g of n. Next one, theta notation. That is in theta notation, the function f of n equal to theta of g of n if and only if there exist two positive constants c1 and c2 and no such that c1 into g of n less than f of n, c2 into less than c2 into g of n for all values of n comma n greater than 0. For theta notation, we are considering lower bound and upper bound. That is the lower bound is satisfying c1, upper bound satisfying c2. We are considering lower bound and upper bound. It is three types of representation: omega notation, big O notation and theta notation. In omega notation, we are considering upper bound. In omega notation, you are considering lower bound. In theta notation, you are considering lower bound and upper bound. Next, the time complexities. The time complexity means the big O of 1 means computing time that is constant, and big O of n means linear computing time. Big O of n square means quadratic computing time. Big O of n cube is cubic computing time. Big O of 2 power n means exponential computing time. The algorithm has which one is faster and which one is slow based on the time complexity notation. Big O of log n. In the algorithm, big O of log n is faster than algorithm have big O of n. The algorithm have big O of n log n is faster than big O of n square. The algorithm have big O of n is faster than n log n. The maximum computing time increasing, and that is the computing time uh, time complexity is maximum computing time. The computing time in increasing order is first big O of 1. It is very fasting algorithm. Next one big O of log n. Next big O of n. Big O of n log n. Big O of n square. Big O of n cube. And big O of 2 power n. That is the time complexity increasing order. First, which one is first algorithm is big O of first algorithm. It is the time complexity. It is totally the time complexity. The time complexity means the total number of steps executed by algorithm. Here, the time complexity means you are not calculating any time by experimental. It is by experimental. There are some disadvantages. There are some disadvantages. That's why we are calculating. It is the time complexity. It is the time complexity means we are calculating the total number of steps executed by an algorithm. It is the total number of steps executed by an algorithm.